Let's prepare Ofe Miriuda with me. Ofe Uda is a signature food prepared for new moms in Igbo land, Nigeria after. The first major thing that you need is your dry fish. So I'm here to wash it. You can use any kind of dry fish that you want, but this one is catfish, dried catfish. It gives you a better taste. Then the next thing is the Uda itself. This is Uda. This one we are here to blend it. So this is how Uda looks. Uda seed. Apart from that, now this is the blended Uda. We've blended the Uda here. So this thing here is the same thing here. That's for this one. Then another thing you need is your crayfish. I've already blended the crayfish. Then your seasoning cube. For this one, I'm using Knorr. Then your salt. Now for this soup, you don't need any form of oil for it. So I'm not going to use everything. But I just want to show in case if you're going to mark it to get this, you can take a screenshot of it. Then aside this Uda, another thing is uziza. This is how uziza looks, and this is pepperish. It makes the dish pepperish. So another thing that you need is yam. For this is another major ingredient for it. So you cut your yam and wash. This, you may not use the whole yam here because we may use some to pound for pounded yam, just to make it serves as a thickener for it so that it will not be too watery. This is the whole dry fish. We've already broken it to the bone. Remove the bones, then wash. So this is the first stage of washing. We're going to still wash it again. And while doing this, you need to first of all put water on fire and allow it to be ready before you finish washing. So now this is the pot I'm going to use, and the water is boiling. Put the fish that you've washed, the dry fish. You put the dry fish. Then you saw that the first thing that was added here is that yam, so that it will cook alongside this dry fish. So the dry fish is the major. If you want to get the real taste, please invest in dry fish. So after putting your fish, the next thing is you put the seasoning cube. So you now add your crayfish. Don't add too much. Add your crayfish. Then add small salt first. When you finish cooking, you now test to know if you need other things. Then this meal, immediately you pour in your dry fish, you pour in every other thing, the uziza. You see the small quantity. This is the small quantity we are going to use for our Uda. Do you see? So we don't use much. So if you want to try this out, just start out to small quantity first. So this one is uziza. This one is uziza. Before so we've added uziza, everything. Now just look at the color. So we're going to come back in a few minutes time to see, and I can perceive the aroma already, but you're not here. You cannot perceive it alongside with me. So you see that that yam that was added initially, it is the last thing that we're going to add when the soup is done. So I'm going to time this now so that I will tell us how many minutes you can cook before you now pound the yam and add it back. But let's just go. So this is how the soup looks like after 20 minutes. So after then, you have to check whether the yam is done. So if it is done, it's done now. You remove the yam and pound it. So this is the small quantity of yam that we're going to use for the soup. So if you want the soup to be more thick, you can add more quantity larger than this.
So after pounding it for some minutes, you now add the pounded yam inside the soup. So this is the already pounded yam. You don't pound it like the one you want to eat, so just small meshing.
So now we've added the yam. We allow it to cook for some just small minutes, and the soup is done. So the soup is done. Can you see the change in color? So I'm waiting for my pounded yam. This is the yam. So we're going to pound the yam and take it alongside the soup. So let's go there. So you check whether your yam is done. So this is the final look of the food. You can see the pounded yam and the soup. So this is how I eat it. Some people eat it with yam that isn't pounded, but if I try it, I don't really enjoy it. So this is me already eating while we watch Nigerian movie, and in between I was discussing with my mom and not. So if you really enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell by the side so that you'll be notified each time I post a new video, and let me know in the comment section if you find this video interesting. Remember to share to friends and family that don't have anyone to look after them when they give birth. So many women want to know how to prepare this meal, but they don't know.